slightly hungover, but we're still showing up.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
How you doing this fine morning?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Tell me now, how's a fine piece of ass like you end up in a dive bar like this?
I'm still trying to wonder why we're doing Elvis impressions.
I realize we are doing Elvis
instead
impressions.
of cowboy impressions.
I only know how to do an Elvis impression.
It's like, yeehaw, man.
Howdy, partner. Howdy. How we doing? Yeehaw.
Yes.
I wonder if anyone can guess what the theme of the episode is.
No, not today. No chance.
You guys got it right. Today we're talking about furries. So,
Speaking of fairies, they're a fucking... If we're talking about the same fairies...
we're talking about the people that wear tails and shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's crazy.
I don't care if I offend anyone. That's fucked up.
Question. You have a daughter.
I do.
10 years time, she's like, oh, Dad, look at this new tail I bought.
I would say, firstly, I'm going to find the nearest mental institute. All right, we're going to get you screened. And secondly, stop being a fucking idiot, okay? Not under my roof.
I don't get, like, maybe this is just me, I don't get it. Like, what is it? Is it, you know how some people feel like they're a woman when they're a man? Do you feel like you're an animal?
No, I think it's a trend. I think people are just a bit weird.
I feel like I see less of it now.
I'm fine with people being weird and having their own kinks and doing whatever they want to do.
Is it a kink?
I think it must be a
It's
kink.
gotta be a
It's got to
kink,
be
right?
a kink.
Yeah.
But I feel like just don't introduce it to the world, really. Keep that to yourself in your bedroom, in your house, whatever. If you want to walk out in the street like a fucking dog, by all means. But don't be asking schools to put fucking litter boxes and shit like that inside. And don't be asking people to come up to you and pet you and expect a bit of abuse.
I might go buy a tail, actually. Here's a question then. Because obviously the world is woke now and you can't do anything wrong. What if I go buy a tail and then I go shit in the road? Is it a crime?
Is it a crime? Because dogs are like, well, you still got to pick it up there, haven't you? Because you've got to.
Yeah, that's true.
But
So I'll
you have to get
to
someone
pick it
else
up.
to pick it up for you.
That's cool though.
I'm assuming so.
It's
Apparently,
A-okay.
apparently, if it's fine now, all this shit, all this
Yeah,
weird
okay.
stuff.
Then I raise you a question. Think of the best, most attractive girl you can.
Okay.
But she's perfect. Everything is perfect, except she is a furry.
No.
Really?
Nope.
You couldn't do it?
No.
So if Morgan comes to you tomorrow, like you go home like tonight and she's like, oh, look at my cat ears and my tail, you're not going...
Well, I mean, depends what she was doing it for. Like, but if she went, this is how I want to live my life now, and I want to eat cat food, I'll be like, bye. And guess what? I'm taking the kid.
So as you guys guessed, it's a country episode.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
You know what? I need to take these off. Can't see shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I had them on last week's episode. Oh, notice what else I've done? I fucking heard.
Oh, you put your cat the right way?
Cowboy hat is facing the right way.
Yeah.
We had a nightmare with it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. But you know what? I didn't notice. So it's just as much on me as it is on you.
Besides, I feel like most of the people who listen to this are audio listeners. So,
Or with the video, just kind of like not paying attention to the video.
oh, I hope so.
My dad watches it though, like
Does he?
literally just sits there with his phone like that, puts his headphones on and just sits there watching it.
That's
And I
quite
was like,
nice.
that's nice.
That's very sweet.
Nice.
Z does that. She won't listen to the podcast, but if the video's there, then she'll watch it.
Yeah.
iPad kids these days, what are they like?
I know, these-
Yeah.
yeah.
But I have a story about this hat.
Please tell me more.
I acquired it in Phoenix, Arizona, actually. I was staying with a friend out there, and I've been in America.
So I'm just
Still pouring.
still
Damn. Straight moonshine into the morning coffee.
And either
Straight moonshine into the... What does that mug say?
cowgirl.
And we've got...
I can be whatever I want to be, Spencer.
yeah, fucking A. Give me my fucking tail.
You're goddamn right, son.
Darn straight. I was in the coolest place in... I don't know if it was Phoenix, actually. Like, I was staying in Phoenix, but I think it's still in Phoenix. I don't know. I was in and around the Phoenix area for most of the time. And I'd been in America for months and months, and all I'd wanted was a cowboy hat. And I knew I was going to Phoenix. That's the place to get one.
Mate, if there's any other place Texas is probably the next stop. But
which I
that,
didn't go to.
Yeah.
So I was like, I knew I was going to Phoenix. I've been in like Maine and New Hampshire and Boston and stuff. So it was like, Phoenix is the place to get the cowboy hat. So I go around all these stores and cowboy hats, like, it's not like buying a baseball cap. It's one for you. The hat will choose you as well. We would go into all of these like
Harry Potter's
boot barns.
wand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to feel the hat.
You have to feel the hat, and the hat has to feel you. I don't know. I'm just trying to participate.
Well, this hat definitely felt me. Anyway, so I'm in this place in Phoenix, and we go like, my friend Jackson, he's driving me from store to store trying to find this best cowboy hat place. And there's nowhere. But eventually we stop going to all these like mainstream big sort of warehouses, and we go to this one boutique kind of thing, little saloon. And it's probably the coolest selection of hats I'd seen. It's like every single one handcrafted. And we're talking hundreds, if not like close to thousands of dollars for a hat. And I'm thinking, all right, I want a hat, but I don't want a hat that bad. So I choose all the hats that I like, and I'm looking at this one in particular. And the woman there, she's telling me, she's picking up on the accent, and she's saying, if you're taking it back to England, this is great because it's a different kind of material, a lot more like okay with humid and rain weather, like it won't get misshapen in the rain, essentially. And I'm sold on it, and I'm like, so how much we talking? And she goes, I don't even remember what number she said. It was a big number, and I was like, oh, okay,
oh shit,
okay, maybe not.
That's $800 bucks.
Yeah. I was like, let's take a look at some of the lower end hats. So we go to the hats. I'm just not feeling any of them. And I'm like, should I, shouldn't I? And I'm chatting to this woman for ages. She was quite an old lady, and she was absolutely lovely. And she takes me into this back cupboard. I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm paying for this in a different way.
I get a discount.
And I go in, and she's like, right, have you got the hat that you did want? I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm showing her this one. And she's like, okay. She put it in this bag for me, and I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I don't know if she's picked up on the fact that I don't want to spend $16 billion on a hat. So I'm thinking, what's going on here? And then she pulls me to the front, up to the cash register, whatever. She's like, that'll be $100, please. And I'm like, this hat is not $100. But I think the cheapest hat they had in there was $100, which is why she charged me for that. She's like, have a great rest of your trip. I don't know why she speaks like that. Have a great rest of your trip, sweetheart. I was like, thank you. And it was the coolest experience, and it made me want to go back there and buy a second hat.
That's really nice, that.
Yeah, was really
that's
cool.
great customer service, that, because
It was.
obviously being a tourist, as she's very well picked up on, she's gone, you know what, the experience of coming to this place is worth more than the money that you're going to spend. You know, like, we want you to go back home with a story to tell, obviously, and in case any of your friends come back, then
100%.
You know where they're going to go to get their hats.
I'd plug it on the pod right now, but what I don't want to do is get this woman in trouble. So I'm going to just say it wasn't one of the boutique stores. It wasn't one of the big stores. It was like a boutique store in Phoenix, Arizona.
This is where, like, there's only one tiny boutique store in Phoenix, Arizona.
One, that's what I mean. And there actually
only one
is
old
as well.
lady
So
works there.
there's only one woman as well. It was the coolest place.
That's cool, that. I got mine from Amazon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So similar vibe.
Similar vibes.
Yeah.
I scoured for all of 2 minutes about a year or so ago.
Have you customized it?
I have customized it.
What have you
yes.
done? Because there's a bit of bandana there.
Yeah, so where is it there?
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it look like, I don't know if you can see this on the thing, but I wanted to make it look like it's been shot up here.
And through there.
And through there.
You've actually smashed that.
So like, bam. So what I did was...
Wait, sorry, can you do the sound again just so I can...
Bam!
Okay, got it.
You know what, Morgan's got this thing and she gets really pissed off at me. I like doing sound effects all the time in my life. I don't know why.
Well, wait, hang on. In everything?
In everything.
Like everything?
Bam!
Oh yeah!
All right!
I wonder why she's getting pissed off.
No, I've got to think about doing sound effects every time. I'll talk about things. I'll be like, oh, his car came in and it just came right into the car. It's like, shh. She's like, Liam, I don't need the sound. But I always say to her what it is. I think my mind works. So like, I like making movies and shit. And like, I've really find that stuff really interesting. And one thing that makes that kind of stuff is sound effects. Like when you're editing and stuff, whether it's, you know, like I made one, and funny enough, I actually might, it's on my Instagram and stuff. It was a when I went camping, I had my cowboy hat on. I just made
saw
one
that.
campfire
You should put
whiskey.
the video in, seriously.
I'll plug it in.
Or put it in
on
the description.
In the
or something,
description.
yeah.
And something. And but I filmed 2 versions of it. One was with sound effects. One was without. And the difference you can tell just with sound effects
Really?
was just like, so I've got a real thing for sound effects, but it also means that my mind thinks with sound effects as well. So when I'm trying to describe something, I find it easier to just naturally plug in a sound effect.
Yeah, I guess
you know what I mean?
it
That
does make sense, yeah.
In a weird way.
I think you don't realize how big a sound effect is. Like, if you watch the show, I was watching the behind the scenes of Friends or something like that recently, and the videos get sent off to various different stages. And then there's this couple, I think they were, and I've forgotten their names, but they're in charge of the sound effects for Friends, and you're thinking, how many sound effects can there be in Friends?
Yeah.
That's everything from when someone opens a door, they're there with the door handle doing like that.
Yeah.
So none of the sound effects you're hearing in Friends are from the footage.
No,
They're all added. The only thing you're hearing is the voices.
Yeah.
If you hear walking, that's
it's not
them
them.
making the
It's the
walking
sound
sound.
effects
And I
walking.
think surely it would be easier to just take it from the whole raw footage, but no, that's the attention to detail.
Yeah.
And that's 30 years ago.
It is, you know,
So
and you
what's
know what
going
it
on
is
now?
as well, like the whole like sound effect thing when it comes to trying to, you know, because they use boom mics and all that kind of stuff, so it is very clearly picking up
Yeah,
voices.
me and Liam know all about it.
We
from
know
when
this.
me
You
and-
see the amount of
yeah,
boom
yeah.
mics we've got up here.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Oh, I was talking about Liam Hemsworth, actually.
Oh, yeah,
from
sorry.
when me and him were on set.
Wow.
Wow. No, but you can get involved
I
too.
forget,
yeah.
I forget you know another Liam.
Yeah, you're like Liam number
Who's
2.
marginally more famous than me.
It's probably getting close these days.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, he's becoming a bit needy. I've
Yeah.
noticed. Am I like that? No, I'm not.
No,
So
you're not. So I'll give you that one.
Maybe I should be Liam number 1.
Maybe. I'll have a chat.
Thank you.
We'll talk off camera.
Thank you. Yeah, please do. Yeah. Anyway, hat-wise, yeah. So what I did was, I got it's because it's got a big wire, because it's a cheap, I think it cost me like 10 quid or something off Amazon.
It's pretty good
So-
for 10 quid.
I chopped off the, it's got like a wire inside, obviously keeping the shape, which is also a bit annoying because it bends in certain ways.
Okay.
But I chopped that, trimmed that off there, and then sewn a bandana, obviously, through there to give it a bit of a kind of cool thing. And then I got
like
a
it.
cigarette and just stuck it through both sides.
Oh,
Just
that's smart.
to do it that way. So that was yeah, and then this rope here was just like obviously just a casual rope. I'm like, I'm not having that.
Oh,
Like,
you did the
shit.
rope,
So I
like-
fucking tied the rope around it as well.
You really have gone all out with it. You've
I
got
went
another
all-
hole here as well. Did that?
That's
oh,
from
was
the
that
ropes.
for
Yeah,
when-
they're from the ropes. There,
Well,
like,
if you ask
whatever
me,
it
it's
is.
another bullet.
It is another
I'd
bullet,
say.
mate. I
100%.
did try and sew in. I've got two shells from one's from a rifle and one's from I think it's a 9mm, and that I've got at home that I wanted to try and sew like onto the side somewhere, you
That'd
know,
be
like
really
as a custom, or maybe like a playing card or something like that.
Ooh, like an ace of spades. I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, like an ace of
something
spades.
like
some-
that.
So, but I couldn't quite figure out how to get it looking good. So I
There'll
was
be
just
a
like,
way.
give
It will happen
There
one
will
day.
be a
maybe.
way.
I think the customization job is incredible. I don't want to do anything to this, but the
Yeah, but
one
yours
thing
cost good money.
the one thing I did want to do is find a feather and just put it in. So I went on a feather hunt for all but like 20 minutes and didn't find one, so I gave up on that. Maybe I should
Pretty quickly, it's like,
yeah,
fuck that.
I know. I actually was in LA afterwards, and they were selling feathers, weirdly enough, in their shop, and I was like, that'd be awesome for the hat. I was
Yeah.
like, how much for this feather, please? And they were like, oh, $40. I was like, fuck off, no
Like
way.
that. I'll just go find a bird and pluck it off.
I could go buy the bird for $40. Like, why am I buying for a
And I've
feather?
got an unlimited amount of feathers.
Yeah, exactly. Then all I need is an unlimited amount of hats.
Yes, exactly.
I would like, if you could get any brand deal, I think a cowboy hat brand deal,
Yeah.
or like a cowboy boutique
Yeah.
brand deal on this pod. I need a pair of cowboy boots. I'm wearing Doc Martens right now.
Yeah, I'm literally Timberlands.
There you
Yeah.
go. We need cowboy
We
boots.
need cowboy
So
boots.
if anyone's watching,
Mate, I tell you now, like, this is going to be a little plug for a place I've never been to yet, but I keep seeing all over Instagram. It's a place in Blackpool called Hadlow Trading Post, I think it's called.
yeah.
And it's a Western shop, a cowboy shop. It's got cowboy hats, boots, authentic, bespoke hats as well, so they customise it, you know, steam it to your size and shape and stuff. It's got the belts, wallets, basically shirts, anything you can think of, it's in this shop. So I'm going to have to go down, I think, and try and pick out some boots.
Well, if they want to sponsor the pod, let me know. Because
Yeah.
that soundbite sponsor, you don't need to pay us shit. Just give us like a cowboy
Just give
hat
us
and
a
we'll
pair
be
of boots or
happy.
something. We were like, yeah.
That's unreal. I didn't even know that
Yeah,
existed in this country.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot down soon.
That'd be a cool place to ride down on the bikes, I think.
Should we? I feel like we should.
Take
And
a
then
camera in the bag, film a podcast right out front.
right out front and just be like, well, we just bought these new things. Right
Yeah,
back
check
with
it
the
out.
cowboy hats
Do a little
flicking
haul.
in the wind.
Yeah. Oh my god, we got it. Why have we not done that?
Why have we not
How
done
long has this place been around?
I feel a little while, you know, like a good few years
So
at
we're
least.
late to the trend.
We are very late to the
I
trend.
think we're fashionably late. You know what I did there? I went
so close. Though.
I went Cletus from The Simpsons. I was like, I don't think so. I know, you know what? I went Forrest Gump. That's what I've done there. I went Forrest Gump.
Oh my, that caught me by surprise.
But the thing is, as a British guy, like for me, a cowboy accent is just anything a bit southern.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
And
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
anything southern, I'm like,
Hey there, darling.
yeah, cowboy.
Stick your.
I'm gonna stop you right
Yeah,
there.
I don't know where I was going to go with that.
But on a real, Arizona, by the way, cool place to go.
I really
cool.
want to go somewhere like southern states.
This just amazingly cool vibes, everything you do day and night time. Life is just fun out there. The one thing that isn't a joke is the heat. That place is warm.
Is it hot? Yeah.
Yeah, I rocked up and I've been in, I think I flew from Boston straight to there. So I went from it being like 23 degrees Celsius, this is August time, to about 41, 42 degrees Celsius, so whatever.
That is pretty.
Yeah,
That is
they do
pretty
it all in Fahrenheit out there, don't they?
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
the whole Fahrenheit
Are they
thing.
the only guys that do that, Americans?
I don't know. But they are the only people that do a lot of things.
I get different languages. Ideally, if there was just one, that'd be huge. But,
That would be awesome.
But you know, I'll take it. Why do we need different temperatures?
You know what? That really annoys me because I'm like, the only place where I've been where it's been really hot was Tunisia. It was 44 degrees, I think it was. And like, as nice as it was being like in the sun, obviously we're not used to having good sun all
not
the
at
time.
all.
So you just want to be like, right, make the most of it on holiday. Mate, you'd go in the pool to cool down, you'd come back out. By the time you walked back to your sunbed, you were dry and hot again, and you're
And
like, I need to go
sunburned.
back in again.
We had a round of golf while we were out there, and we were in one of the golf carts. And the problem was you get out to take your shot, and by the time you'd hit your shot, you'd be overheating to the point that you
Yeah.
need the shade from the golf cart, because it's just, you are in the middle of this desert essentially, and when
Pretty
you're
much,
in Arizona,
yeah.
in Phoenix, I mean, it's literally, there's just deserts all around. Really cool fact about Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that cool. It blew my mind a bit. You're not allowed to cut down some of the cactuses. So
Wait, what? Why?
some of them are just normal plants. But I think there's a certain kind of cactus that's protected. But we're not talking protected like, oh, you cut down a cactus, here's your fine. We're talking like you're going to prison if you cut down one of these cactuses. So my
Yeah.
friend has one growing in his garden. I think it was hit like in one of his, I don't know, somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was one of those cactuses. But he can't cut that shit. That's jail time.
If it's on your own garden,
You'd think, right?
Because I know it's the same over here with certain trees and protected trees and whatnot, which I understand. But like, I'm just, you know, if it's in the way. I mean, I'm all for leaving trees as they are anyway. I don't
Yeah.
like cutting down trees. I do think that the place just looks nicer with trees everywhere. I
100%,
think
yeah.
just nature in general. But obviously, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a tree in my garden and it was blocking the only sun I get in my garden, I'm like, that's gotta go.
So we have a tree in our garden that, like, I'm terrible with heights, but this thing must be 70 feet tall. Like, it's enormous. It's a huge, probably maybe not 70. It's a big,
might be.
It could be, it's a big tree. But one thing is, half our garden now doesn't get sunlight. And we're okay, because the other half it gets it, so it's not a big issue. But the other thing is, the roots are now so big, and it's literally right on our fence line. But it's growing, so we've just got a new fence put in, and we've had to cut the fence around the roots. That's going to keep growing now.
It will.
And it's going to go under the house eventually, and it's a great tree. Don't get me wrong. But
you
it's a
re-
protected tree, so we can't touch it.
Is it a protected
It's a
tree?
proper like
So you're not
listed
allowed?
tree, so we can't. Even when the branches are coming over, we're not allowed to snip those branches in theory. If I pull a leaf off that tree, people aren't happy. So I better not cut
So you
it down.
can't build a tree house in there?
No tree houses.
That's a
I
shame.
know.
You can't
What's the
even make
point in
most of it.
having a great big tree if you can't even build a tree
I
house?
know. Do you remember that?
Wall's gone
That-
woke. People with tails deciding I can't cut my fucking
Oh God! You know what it is? Because the squirrel people want
tree.
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what's
That's my
going on.
home. Yeah. Do you remember that sycamore tree down? Where was it? By Hadrian's Wall, I think it was. That got chopped down a couple of years ago.
Was this the one that made like the news?
Yeah. Because it
two
was
guys
like
did it in the
two
middle of the
guys,
night.
yeah, and it was like right in the middle of the valley, and there's a big sycamore tree, and again it was a protected tree, and it was like one of the most beautiful sights, you know, like picturesque kind of like image. And these guys just chopped it down. I think they only chopped it down for the shits and gigs as well. Like,
that for me, like, go prison, whatever. Because you guys are like,
you just ruin like like something so natural and so pleasant, and for no reason chopped it down. You know what I mean?
I think
like
that could be that thing, like, and this is obviously on a smaller scale because we're talking about a tree here. But you know the guy who killed John Lennon?
Yeah.
He didn't hate John Lennon. He just wanted to be known as the guy who killed
Yeah.
John Lennon. Do you reckon they were like, everyone loves this tree? Well, we want to be the guys that took that tree away.
Yeah, I've got a
Maybe.
feeling as well.
And they thought there'd be no punishment.
I didn't think they would think. They thought it was going to be a bigger deal as it was. And I think they panicked, obviously, clearly, once it happened. They went,
really?
oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Turns
yeah.
out this is quite a big deal.
How did they take it down?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because do you think that maybe they thought, no, we're not going to get the tree down? Or,
Yeah. I mean, it was a big tree.
It's a big tree.
A couple of axes, old school.
Yeah.
You know what? I did chop down a tree with an axe in my mum and dad's garden. And it was just this tiny, no joke, the base of it was probably about that thick. It wasn't a big tree. And all I had was a hatchet. My mum was like, we need to chop that tree down. Do you want to go give it a go? And I was like, yeah, have you got a chainsaw or anything? And she was like, no. And I was like, well, I've got an axe. Don't worry about it. I'll do it. She was like, all right, okay.
Put on your lumberjack shirt, yeah.
Bam, whacking away. Mate, after about 10 swings, my hand started to blister. I was like, Jesus Christ, this isn't coming down. Like,
Really?
The deeper I was getting, the thicker, like, the harder it was becoming to get through. Mate, it took me hours. I mean, by the way, this hatchet I had was about this big. It was like a 16-pound hatchet.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I was just like, fucking, come on. I'm to go back and sharpen it up and go. Mate, it took me so long. And because I wear the rings and I can't get them off.
You can't take those off?
No, the only ones I can take off are the little ones, but the others are stuck on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't.
So you shower in those and everything?
Yeah, everything.
Everything?
I can get them off with a bit of persuasion. Like, it just takes a long time. And it
You know
tends
you
to
want
hurt,
it,
like,
baby. Come on.
Just come on, baby. Let's go.
They just jump off on their own
Didn't work
accord.
that time.
No?
Didn't work that time.
Maybe
no.
next time.
No, if I literally lube up my hands to fuck,
Really?
man. Like, if I get some like moisturizer, some soap or something like
That's
that,
crazy.
just rub it all the way around and just give it like a proper, and then I have to twist them off, and it fucking kills. Like, because I've got weird knuckles, right? I don't know if you can see this on here, like, but like my middle part of my knuckles much thicker than the.
Yeah, they
lower
are actually,
part.
aren't they? I'm looking at mine. Mine aren't like that.
So when I have to get rings, I can kind of just fit
Just
over
force
there,
it on and then...
and then that's it. Then once they're on, I can't get them
See,
off.
I've
like.
got the worst habit of going into ring shops and trying on a ring and forcing it on and then going, oh fuck.
Oh, shit,
Then
gotta buy this now.
literally cannot take it off. I've had Z like pulling up my hand before. I'm throwing it across the store. Like, I'm terrible for it. So I used to have this proper fear of rings for that reason. And nowadays, I wear this one all the time and I've got a few more that I throw on sometimes. I was meant to throw them on today actually for the cowboy
For the
look,
cowboy look.
but
Yeah.
I forgot.
I mean, I want to get more. I need 3 more maybe to go on those 3 fingers, and then I think I'll be fucking. I did have one that was on there, but when I put it on, it decided to cut my fingers a bit, so I was trying to take it off, and I was like, "Well,
no.
I'll have that one on."
It's like a proper, you can't remove that
Yeah,
ring.
yeah, it was like quite a sharp
It's
looking
like
ring.
barbed itself into your finger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you know that cats, why am I fucking saying this? I've got to say it now. Do you know that cats have a barbed penis? That's something I learned recently.
What? So it's like,
Don't ask how.
all right.
I was listening to a podcast actually. I think it was like Disturbing Facts or something. And when the cat
Are you
like...
watching a furry podcast?
I was watching a furry podcast. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with a funny name for it, but I just don't. But this cat, it goes in, and then the cock goes and barbs itself. So that this is fucking graphic. So when it comes out, it like the pain causes the lady cat to like bleed, ovulate, so that she has kids.
Mad.
What a power move!
That is a pound. Imagine if that was like.
It was Ricky
humans.
Gervais. That's how I was watching.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was it Ricky
it was
Gervais?
Ricky Gervais. That's who was saying it. So that makes it okay now.
That
If
makes
he
it
said
totally
it's
fine. Yeah. It must be true.
Exactly.
It must be.
I believe
Ricky
that
Gervais.
guy. He can say
He's
it.
a smart guy, Ricky.
He knows what
Good
he's
old
talking
Ricky. But imagine if humans were doing that.
Yeah.
Just
Bob, you little Pete.
Yeah.
Little.
Little, yeah, oh, yeah. Speak
Sorry,
for yourself.
Yeah, my bad,
Mine's
my
at
bad.
least 3 inches.
I could talk country music. What about you?
I can talk country music.
But before we do, should we pour ourselves up?
Oh, yeah.
This is featured on the pod already. The Traveller whiskey.
Yes.
The world map behind it. So as you can see, I've been very good. I've not had much of it. All of that was drank. Well, let's just not get into that. In about 10 minutes time. It's such a good whiskey. It seriously is so nice. And it's by the same guys that do Buffalo
yes,
Trace,
it
right?
is, funny enough, yeah. Buffalo Trace.
But this is Chris Stapleton's Traveller whiskey for those who didn't see the first episode, I think.
Was it the first one, yeah?
Might have been the first ever
It
episode.
probably was the first episode, actually. Yeah, because we started not long after your birthday.
Yeah.
Like that week, I think. The week of your birthday, I think.
I think it could have been the first ever episode.
Yeah.
But no, let's put that right. Nice and on display, right?
Oh yeah.
There
So
we
yeah,
go.
what is it? It's Frankfurt, Kentucky in it. So it's very apt kind of
I mean, just
whiskey.
look at the colour of this thing.
Look at that.
That'll make you want to
Very
slap
good.
your mama right there, boy.
And punch your granddaddy.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. That is fucking lovely.
That's one of my favourite whiskies, seriously.
You know what? I've got a thing, right, about, say, musicians or just celebrities trying to make their own alcohol. And they're getting pushed forward because they're so famous, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh yeah, let's buy this one. That's probably the only one by a celebrity where you can tell that it's kind of, what's the word? It's a lot of thought has gone into it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it tastes like, if that didn't have Chris Stapleton's name on it and that came out as a new brand of whiskey, that would be accepted as a good whiskey.
Yeah.
So
100%.
it's just the fact that he's done that as well and called it Traveller, just the brand of it is great.
Yeah.
But I feel like quite often, like you say, people with influence, they think if the brand is good enough, they don't really care about the alcohol.
Yep.
This has done both, I think, perfectly.
I think so as well, and it's we had it on the bar for a week.
It did not last long.
It flew out so quickly, and I keep meaning to get it in, but our supplier doesn't sell anymore, so we're gonna have to like order off Amazon or something like that. But I will get it back in.
Because what other influence alcohol is that? I know the Sidemen did a vodka. I've never tried it.
Yeah, I'm not into
Conor McGregor did a whiskey.
Yeah, well, we
Proper
tried that
12.
one, Proper 12.
Did we try that on the pod?
Yeah, we did on Paddy's Day, that one.
Yeah, that was it. I don't love the Proper 12.
I don't mind it. It's
Not a
just
fan.
it's just a very light, smooth Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
I like Irish whiskies, but I am I'm more into bourbons and like American whiskies.
Yeah,
I think
I get that. See, I like the Scotch whiskey. I like all
they're
whiskey.
quite similar. I think that one's
Yeah.
quite similar to a Scotch. I think
It is.
Um,
Weirdly.
We've got who was it? Who has Ciroc? Is it fucking P Diddy or someone like that?
I actually don't know.
I think it is. You know,
It could be
I'm
P-
pretty sure it's P Diddy.
could be P.
Ciroc
Diddy.
sales fucking drop.
Well, let's get him on the pod and ask him all about it.
Yeah, but lad, why are you such a fucking sex pest?
Wait, who did Engine Oil? Is that?
I don't know.
No, I'm not
That's
thinking
it.
of Engine Oil. I'm thinking of. Is it Ryan Reynolds gin?
Oh, aviation.
Aviation, yeah.
That's not
That's
a bad
not
gin.
bad. That's not a
That's
bad
all
gin.
right. But I think he bought that company. I don't think that's his original.
Oh,
if that
really?
makes sense. So he just went and
Okay.
bought it.
So we'll give him
Doesn't
like
really
half
count.
points.
Yeah, it was already a decent.
He was already
thing.
doing well, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if I became a person of influence, I'd bring out my own whiskey. That would be my go-to, 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd call it. He's got a good name for that, like Traveller
Traveller,
whiskey.
that's good. What would you call yours?
I don't know.
What about wild whiskey?
Wild whiskey, but you got wild turkey, and I feel like you're getting a bit close to the old wild turkey. I don't know. You know, I'd want to have something.
Mine would be flamingo.
The
The
flamingo.
flamingo whiskey.
Flamingo whiskey.
And I'd make it in like a pink bottle.
That would actually work though. to be
But
honest.
everyone would look at it and be like, oh, I'm not buying that. And then they try and they go, oh my God.
Oh my God. Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Mother of Mary. Do you listen to country music much?
I do, you know, I fucking love country music.
I know you do. I just asked that question
I
to
know.
talk about. We both listen to a lot.
You know what though? I like, there's certain country music I really like, but there's all the country music I don't particularly like, and I think it's becoming more popular, the country music I don't like. So you know, like Morgan Whalen, whatever.
Yeah,
his name,
Morgan
Wallen.
Wallen. Yeah.
Don't like him.
Not giving
into
him. I've not really given him a chance, to be fair.
It's too poppy and dancey.
Is it?
I like.
What about country artist of the year, Beyonce?
Oh, well, you know what?
Who beat this guy,
Who
by the
beat
way?
this guy?
Yeah, ridiculous shout.
That was
But I think we're not allowed to
insane.
say that because I think Beyonce comes and kills us or something. If
I think that's the rule.
That's the rule.
I think her and Jay-Z
Yeah,
apparently
she
are.
earned that shit, right? Country
Yeah,
art.
yeah.
That's my cowgirl.
Fuck it. You know what? When we had our country night,
I
last
retract
year-
that, by the way. I can't even say that seriously on record. There's nothing country
Country
about her
girl.
music. What was the song? This Ain't Texas.
This ain't
No,
Texas.
not having that.
All
It's
right.
country song of the year.
Fuck off.
yeah. I'm not having that.
No, I can't. So you know what? When we had our country night, I put up on Instagram stories like, what kind of music do you want to hear? You know, people dead into country music last year. Like, so I was like, you know, give me some inspiration that you want to hear on the night that we're having a big country night. And 2 people replied with Beyonce. And my swift reply was, you are no longer invited to this country night. I was like, you're not coming in.
And you're actually blocked. And we have your photos on the
I was
wall.
like, that's
Yeah.
it now. You're bad.
I genuinely think if that happens again, we'd print out their profile picture and put it on the door and say banned for suggesting Beyonce. at a country
suggesting
night.
Beyonce,
And I think
yeah,
we should
yeah.
really do that. I will print it personally.
I think so as well.
Let me guess, were they both girls?
No, funnily enough, one was obviously,
Yeah.
but one was a dude. Yeah,
Do we know the guy?
yeah.
Are we going to throw him out there?
No, I can't. Yeah, because I don't know 100% if it was him or another person.
I'm keeping my eye on this man from now on.
You wouldn't be surprised as soon as I mentioned the name. You'd be like, oh yeah, obviously.
I bet you it's going to make sense. I'm thinking Toby Meisner right now, personally.
Maybe. No, it wasn't Toad.
He mustn't have
Good
seen
old
it. then.
Toblerone.
Yeah.
No, I went in. But no, I do like country music.
Do you think it's the best music to drink to? Country music?
Yeah.
I think it
But
is
the right
too.
kind of country music, like
100%. You can go too far with it.
Yeah.
Like if you're, because country. That's the thing with country. It's so versatile. Like you've got this poppy country, and then you've got slow country, sad country,
Yeah.
just soul country in a way is how I describe Chris Stapleton. Like that's like soul country.
That's the kind of stuff I like. This, you know, the
the rasp.
the rawness of
Yeah.
just something, just a guy on a guitar just playing away. What got me into country music was I just seen an album once, and it was on Spotify, like random, and it was a song I think by a band called Blue Saracino or something like that. I was like, that's cool, and it was from an album called Dark Country on Spotify, and I think it's like a Spotify own playlist or whatever.
Okay, cool.
So I clicked on it, I was like, well, I like this, and I played it, and it was dead dark, kind of like outlaw justice style. I was like, this is cool, I like this. And then I slowly just started venturing into like, I heard the Chris Stapleton song. I think he was the first genuine country artist I was like into, and I was like, ooh, like a bit of him as well. And then I just branched out a bit, but then I found some that I was like, no, I've gone too far into the country. Bring it back a bit. Let's stick to this raw, kind of like authentic kind of country music.
So have you got a first memory of country music then?
You know what? Yeah, but I don't think this is where I started listening to country music, but this is what reminds, and it was, funnily enough, Chris Stapleton's Traveller album.
Oh, really?
And,
Great album, by the way.
Awesome album.
I think one of the best country albums ever made.
Oh yeah.
No, one of the best albums ever made.
Easy.
I'd go as far as to say
I
that,
would,
seriously.
I would put my money on it.
It's such an
honestly.
iconic album. I'm going to stop. Actually, carry on.
Just-
There's
it
no
was
more
just-
words needed.
There wasn't it, yeah.
Great
it's
album.
Just great album.
Unreal.
Well, so this was over lockdown, and I remember, I think I had COVID, and I was just like, I'm not feeling ill. My mum and dad were like, you're locked in your bedroom basically, and I was like, fuck that. I lived in a box room at this point, so I was like, no. I was like, God no, I'm not staying here. So I grabbed my hammock, grabbed the speaker, and there's this little place down in Neston where it's like down a pathway in between like 3 or 4 fields. There's just this big it's like this tiny hill. It's got about 4 trees on it. Nice. And I literally set up my hammock, lay there, brought some like snacks and stuff, had a Sudoku book and whatever, put my speaker on and just played Chris Stapleton's Traveller album. And there was like a few others, but that was the main one I was doing. Just sitting there.
That's
No
so
signal,
cool.
no phone signal. So I had already downloaded this album on Spotify. No phone signal, so no disturbance, nothing. Just me, my hammock, a flask of coffee, Chris Stapleton's Traveller.
I think you
The
just
best.
summarised what country music's about. Like,
I think
it's those
so.
moments.
It is.
Country music's about moments, I think.
Yeah.
It creates and makes moments. I know my first memory is, actually speaking of Toby, I listened to country music all my life-ish, but I never really distinguished what was country, what wasn't. And then obviously I spent a bit of time out in America over the past like 3 years, multiple times, so that really sort of made it a much bigger thing. But before all of that happened, Toby's dad one day, I was on a surf trip in Cornwall, and there were loads of different families there. And his dad was playing this song on guitar, and it was Country Roads Take Me Home. Now, everyone knows that song, of course, but there's something about that moment, him playing it on the guitar. I know I was singing it, a few others were all singing too. It was just a great atmosphere. No one was on their phones.
Yeah.
The song was just bringing everyone together. And don't get me wrong, we've been playing guitar all night, and it had been a nice vibe, but there's something about that song, everyone stopped what they were doing, everyone was paying attention to that, and I was like, shit, this country music really does pull people together in a way that I feel like other genres don't as much.
Yeah.
You can love the Beatles, but it doesn't stop a conversation.
No.
It's a different vibe, and each are good in their own moment. I love the Beatles, they're one of my favourites of all time, but it's a different energy altogether, I think.
It's a completely different vibe. Every time I go camping, I always make sure I try and bring either a small speaker with me, always the cowboy hat, obviously, and my hammock. And if I can't find a tree to obviously go, I'll just lie on the grass and just,
Stargaze.
Just stargaze, put that on, and if I've got my family, my partner, my kid, whatever, I just say, just give me a little minute. I just want a minute of just enjoying nothing for a minute, if that makes sense. I just want to lie down, get some it's kind of like background music to kind of set me in the mood for doing what I want to do, which is just lying down and just appreciating everything that's around. And sometimes I bring some whiskey with me as well.
Yeah,
obviously.
of course, it goes without saying. I mean,
my cowgirl.
Your cowboy,
yeah.
It's crazy to think that country music has such an influence on our lives, even though we live in England. It's crazy because since that memory I've spoken about, I listen to a lot. I mean, this is a Zach Bryan t-shirt. I didn't even do that on purpose as well.
I
didn't.
was going to wear my Chris Stapleton one, but I was like,
I literally just thought black t-shirt, and I was like, oh, this one says Zach Bryan, which again is a different style of, and I've got all his records now, and I listen to him on loop. He was like my top artist, second top artist.
Well,
Jack Johnson was top, but the point is, even in my life, you've seen my guitar, right? The Z painted for me. If you don't mind, I'll put a photo of that.
Yeah, we'll stick it on. Yeah.
I'll send you one later. That's a guitar that we painted because I play loads of country music now on guitar, which never would have happened if it wasn't for all these things.
Exactly. You know what? Having said that, the first song I was trying to learn on the guitar, and it was Joe Bennett who was trying to teach me, and he'd, God bless him, he's got the patience of an angel because I was so shit.
Was this, can I guess the song? Was it Midnight Train to Harlem?
Oh, you were so close with the title. Midnight Train to Memphis, Chris Stapleton.
What's Midnight Train to Harlem? Is that a different song?
It might be, yeah.
Midnight Train to Memphis is
Midnight
a great song.
Train to Memphis, yeah. It's
I think I've mixed two song titles.
Yeah, I think you have, maybe, yeah.
At least I didn't say Midnight Train to Georgia.
Yeah, Midnight Train to
Georgia. Which is a great song
too. Yeah, so it's obviously down, and I was just like, I eventually, he did a simplified version for me, not the genuine chords that it played. He was like, we can get the same sound, but just doing
that's cool.
Simple notes. And mate, once I mastered that bit, I was sending the videos back, and it took me a little minute. I was sending them. I was like, now I need to learn this. And he was like, right, okay, so you're just muting that, now you go. And then I was like, mate, this is sick. And then I was like, what's the next bit? And he went, well, this is where it gets a bit difficult. And he goes, ba-da-da-ba. And I was like, I'll just stick with the intro.
Oh yeah, I'll do the intro.
I'll just stick with the intro. That'll be my party trick.
There's a cool theme in country music, I think. It's all about, you know how we're saying it's such a meaningful music? Yeah. This shit can be about heartbreaks or love or whatever.
Whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey.
Yeah.
But then it also has the other side where it's about beer and trucks. I was like, I feel like it's just so country-esque. It's so...
Mate, you've just reminded me of what the first country album I actually listened to, and I've just remembered this, and I didn't know it was a country album at the time until I listened back to it not long ago. And I remember this because, when I was living in West Kirby, I had an outhouse attached to the house. That was just obviously lower down. It was like an extension, basically, kind of thing, but I could climb onto the roof of it, and it was cool. Felt roof. And I remember just sitting up there, the sun was out, that roof got the sun all day. I went up there a couple of Yeah, I think it was Budweiser. I was going to say if it was Bud 66, but I don't think it was at that time. I think it was Budweiser. A couple of Bud up there, speaker, and I was listening to Kid Rock's album, First Kiss. And at the time, I would never have classed him as, I always thought he was like a rock guy, you know what I mean? But then when I actually look back and listen to the music, I was like, oh no, that's definitely country, because it's about drinking beer with dad, ain't enough whiskey, it's all about like love. It's basically about love, whiskey and beer. That is it.
That's
I was
like the big three for a country.
The big three.
Yeah.
That is it. You want to write a country hit, you talk about
do
love,
that.
whiskey or beer.
And that was your first ever one?
That was the first ever album that I remember listening to. Great album actually, by the way.
What did you say it was called?
First Kiss.
First
Kid
Kiss.
Rock.
By Kid Rock.
Yeah.
I think my first ever one I ever heard was one that was called Your Cheating Heart by Boxcar Willie, if you know.
I do,
Which
yeah.
That's old school. I think he was a
Yeah.
dude who used to travel, like, jump on train to train, whatever. My granddad listened to that. So that's my
Genuine
first.
country.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
old school shit. So what I did on the theme of country being so serious and so not serious is I've come up with a game. Mm-hmm. I'm going to read some song titles of some country songs and you're going to tell me if they're real or if I just made them up.
I like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 1. Beer Never Broke My Heart.
Yes, know that one.
You do?
Beer never broke
My Heart, Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song. Okay. Save a Horse.
Ride a Cowboy.
Fuck, okay, I went too easy with this. All right. I shouldn't have done it in order as well. She Left Me for My Horse.
Oh. Sounds real, but I reckon that might be a fake
You
one.
think I made that one up?
Yeah.
I did make that one up. All right.
3 points and counting.
Also on the theme of horse, Ride Me Like You Ride That Horse.
That sounds like a real song.
Yeah, I made it up.
Did you make it up?
We've got another one. Whiskey Made Me Do It.
Yeah, that's a real one. I've heard that one.
I just
before.
made that up.
Did you? That is,
I mean, there could be.
I'm pretty sure
There
Whiskey
could
Made
be.
Me Do It.
Whiskey Made Me Do It Again is what I've written down.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe
I
do it
added
again.
the again.
Well, yeah.
It's got to have been on my mind from somewhere. I bet you it is a real song.
I guarantee it's a real
I
song.
feel like if
I've
it's
heard
not,
it.
we need to go away right after the podcast and write it because that's a
And
great
stick it
title.
on AI and pretend that we
Whiskey
sang it.
Made Me Do It. There's a playlist.
Oh, okay, so I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe it's a lyric then, maybe somewhere.
Yeah, it
like-
will definitely be a lyric,
Maybe.
like surely. Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off.
Well, that's a fact, so I'm assuming that's true. A real song.
That's a real song. I Miss My Dog More Than You.
Again, that sounds like a real song.
I made that one up.
Did ya?
But isn't it mad that like these could be legit
Yeah,
songs?
yeah.
That's how crazy it is. God Bless Texas.
I'm sure someone's wrote that song.
Yeah, that one's real. My Truck Knows Where You Live.
No.
Yeah, I
Who
made
said
that one
so?
up.
Okay, yeah.
There's like, that's the energy of a country. I think we should come up with our own title for a country song.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Slightly hungover. But actually, that is a song though, innit? So I can't actually.
Slightly Hungover Tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, it would be tomorrow, I
Slightly
guess.
hungover you.
Slightly Hungover is a great. I'm grabbing this. What about Traveller?
Traveller.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a great.
yeah, that's a
what
great
about?
name
And
for
hear
it.
me out on this. Tennessee whiskey. It's got a ring to
You know
it,
what?
right?
I can hear it now. You're as smooth as Traveller whiskey. Obviously trying to avoid copyright.
Yeah. No, she did that well.
Yeah.
If we had to come up with one right now, I feel like I'd be like, all trails lead to whiskey. Something like that.
All roads lead to the wild inn.
All roads to the wild. The wild roads.
Wild roads.
The wild roads.
Wild horses. That's a
I've
real
been
song. Wild
taking
horses.
the wild roads. What song is that? What tune did I see that to?
I don't know. Do that again.
I've been taking the wild roads. Oh, it's The Gambler. You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, when you think of country music, yeah, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Like when you think of like a certain song.
Genuinely, like, wait, so I have to...
If someone said, do you like country music? What's the first thing that goes? Song-wise.
The first song that comes to my mind,
Like instantly.
Tennessee Whiskey.
Is it?
And
Oh,
You Should Probably Leave.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are
just anything on
they
the
are-
Chris Stapleton app.
'Cause-
Probably those.
Because every time someone says, you like country, I'm like, better lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
That was quite
In my
good.
mind.
Hey, that was really good.
Thank you very much.
you very much.
Thank you very
Ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, that's the first thing that comes into my mind, and I don't know why.
It's Your Man by Josh Turner, right? Yeah, great song.
Hey, it's actually a great
Is that
song.
an old song or like a...
That's
Is that
back.
quite old?
That's going back a little
Is that like
while.
Johnny Cash kind of era?
Potentially, yeah. Maybe
The Man
maybe
in Black.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little later, but not much, I don't think. But no, that's whenever I think of it, like, I mean, I say that line so often to people. And they're like, oh, we're having a country night? I'm like, yeah. So you better lock them doors and turn them lights.
Nice.
Hello. And they're like,
We should have started the
"Right."
episode like that. Yeah, edit it. Better
Lock the doors and turn the lights. Hello.
Turn the music.
Music on the soft and
We
slow.
should, so we're having a country night soon, right?
We are. So we're having a country night.
It might actually have already happened by the time this podcast
No,
comes
so
out.
I'm going to aim this podcast to be out the week before.
That's really smart.
So I'm going to move another one around. So there might be
Okay,
one
cool.
slightly delayed, but it's
That's cool.
It's one that doesn't need to be pushed, like out. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, can we give a hint as to what it is?
It is
Is it the guest episode?
No, it's not the guest episode.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to try and air on the 27th.
Okay, cool.
Which by this time it'll be
these are all
next
just
week.
dates that are passing out. Is that next
Um,
week? Oh my god, that's
It'll-
terrifying.
So that'll be on it. So I'm going to aim for it to come out. This one to come out on the 20th. So so the country night is going to be on the 26th of April. Country night, wild in West Kirby. Cowboy hats and cowgirl boots and boy boots and are a must. Any sort of must dress up. Just do it. It's fun. It's great. So that's what we're going to do.
I think the thing is, the more country you go, the better. And are we going to have like a winner? Like the
Best
most
dressed.
best dressed gets like a shot or something?
Yeah, what did we do last time?
We did do best. What was that for? Was that for 80s night?
That was Halloween.
That was
Best
Halloween.
dress for Halloween.
Best dress for Halloween.
Oh yeah, I've got some fans out there.
we
We'll
actually do
lock
have some
them
fans
doors
out
and
there.
turn them lights. I don't even think we have locked the door, to be honest.
Have we not locked the
No,
door?
I don't think we
No,
left
I
that
mean,
guy.
they're fully looking into the window.
Like, hello there.
Yeah, how to porn it.
They heard about the pod and they wanted to be a live audience.
Should I go see what they're up to? Yeah. How you fine ladies doing on a morning night today?
Gonna come ride on my horse.
It's a reference. I was like a grandma.
Yeah,
back in
it was,
the
it was
day.
the old lady. It was my old lady.
Yeah, I have a question then. So we agree that country music is a great vibe to drink to.
100%.
How do you compare it to rock?
Rock, in my mind, so the kind of rock music I like. Because I would say, right, like, so let's just say we're listening to fucking Freebird.
I was
Okay.
literally going to say Leonard Skinner.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go for that.
So you got a bit of Freebird. Now, in my mind, that's just a great song to listen to.
It is.
Makes me kind of want to race, or when I'm on my bike and like the start's like just dead
You
nice.
listen to that on your bike too?
Mate, it's
Yeah, every
dangerous.
time. Yeah,
Dangerous.
ridiculous.
And you makes you just want to go, and he goes, and you just like, bang! You just want to go, and you're just like, oh shit, yeah, need to stop going near 70 mile an hour. And then, so that kind of music. But if I was to go rock, like some of the stuff I like, if like let's just say like AC/DC maybe. AC/DC, Kiss, for example,
Nice,
kind of makes me want to party a bit, makes me want
Does.
to dance and kind of headbang. I used to be a great dancer back in the day, and now my dances consist of just me, air guitar, and just going like,
Nice. What about line dancing? You ever tried it?
no, but I am going to soon.
You are?
Yes.
How's this going to happen?
So Morgan's birthday in August. We're having a line dancer turn up to teach everyone how to line dance while we're all fucking hammered.
What? That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
So that's going to be fun.
Incredible idea.
But Kirsty and Gemma, I'm pretty sure know somebody, or maybe go do it in Hoylake.
Yeah,
There's someone in Hoylake.
I think it might have been Gemma who came in last week. I was like, oh, I've just been line dancing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think we were on shift
Holy shit.
last Saturday.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, that's awesome.
And we were like, where?
Yeah, like,
Hoylake.
like locally.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think that's a thing? Do you think country music and like habits and shit are becoming more acceptable in the UK? Because I know right now, if I walk down the road in this hat, everyone's turning their head.
Yeah,
If I
but
do this
also-
in America, no one gives a shit.
I know, but I also think it's not a case of look at that weirdo. I think it's nice.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's also not a normal
Give
thing.
it 10, 15 years ago, I
You
think
reckon?
people would be like, who the fuck's this weirdo? But now,
Because if you're on a night out, literally every other female is wearing one of those pink fluffy cowboy hats. So that's normal now.
Yeah.
But it's like daytime outfits. If I ever see a dude in a hat like this, I'm like, that's a badass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I like that
I've seen a few though lately.
Yeah, it's happening more and more.
Quite a few. I actually, to be fair, I love wearing this hat. However, I haven't plucked up the confidence or the courage to genuinely walk around wearing it, because I feel like obviously I'm a fraud. I'm not a cowboy. I'm not a this.
I don't think you can be.
But
like,
I don't know.
because there's no one here is a ranch hand. We live in England.
I know exactly.
So-
Unless you're a farmer,
Yeah,
maybe.
which
that's
I
the
get.
closest they could get away with it.
I know that me and Z, we sometimes do it. Like the other day, we were like, let's go out for drinks. And actually, we didn't end up going because we got hammered at home and played Monopoly instead.
Nice.
But the plan originally was to just go out to the bar around here somewhere and both wear cowboy hats for no reason whatsoever.
But no one,
Let's just
no one
do
would
it.
bat an eyelid.
I
I
think people would think that's kind of cool in a way.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
saw a couple out in cowboy hats, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
They
You
would
guys
either
killed it.
assume, A, you're American.
Yeah.
B, you've either been to a party, or
True.
C, that that's just your style. And either one of those are fine.
All of them are okay.
Yeah. No one would ever think, look at these fucking freaks.
It's
You know
like
what I mean?
it's like that thing of like the people that wouldn't accept that are the people that you don't really want them to like
I
what you're
think
doing.
the people who would think that are the ones who are jealous that they wouldn't be able to do it
That's
themselves,
true.
or haven't got the confidence
Very true.
to go and do it. But it has become really popular, especially in the UK at the moment. And I blame one thing, which is Yellowstone.
I've never seen it.
Mate,
I can't get
Yellowstone
into that.
is awesome.
But I've watched episode 1 like 72 times.
Yeah,
like,
you need
it's
to watch
so
a few.
slow.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
I don't know if I've got the patience to get through episode 1.
When you do it, when you get through it,
One day I will.
you'll realise how fucking awesome that show was.
Because a lot of people are talking about a show, I think it's quite a new show called Nashville. Is it?
Nashville,
Maybe it's not.
the
a new
old
show.
one, there is an old show
It's like-
called Nashville.
It's about country music, whatever.
Yeah, that's an old one with
Is that quite old? Maybe I'm
Hayden
just hearing it a lot recently.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's the one with Hayden Panettiere and yeah, it could be. But it sounds like it is. But there is quite a few. Like there's a new one coming out now. Well, in fact, so you had with the Yellowstone area, you had Yellowstone, you had 1984 and 1923.
Is this within the series or something?
These are like ones, the prequels.
Oh,
And
okay,
I think
cool.
if it's 1883, I think it might have been actually 1883. That's the best series I've ever watched in my entire life. You know what I mean? That's fucking brilliant.
Sorry to interrupt. You know what I've just noticed? Because I've looked at this and I can't not think about it now.
Go on, hit me.
So this morning, just for a few extra bits, I was like, tell me some cool things about like the UK cowboy scene. Because obviously there's not much of one. This is to ChatGPT. And it's giving me some bullet points like, do Brits understand country music? UK country fans versus Americans. Line dancing, which we'd already mentioned actually. Cowboy boots in the UK, acceptable or criminal? Okay, cool, whatever. Nice normal points. And then the last thing it says, bear in mind, ChatGPT doesn't know where I live. It said, things normal in Texas, but mental in Birkenhead. All right?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot.
Yeah. But first of all, nothing is mental in Birkenhead. You can do fucking
You can do whatever
anything
you want.
want,
To Birkenhead.
yeah.
Apparently Birkenhead used to be a fucking lovely place to go.
Really?
Like, and I'm not slagging it off. Like, I grew up in Liverpool and the places I lived in Liverpool, but they weren't the best of the best place. But I fucking
No,
loved
it's
it.
no
You know,
hate on Birkenhead, but you wouldn't call it exotic
You know what it
at
is?
the same time.
It's not the place, because the Birkenhead as a place is actually a lovely place. Birkenhead Park and
Yeah.
all that. Basically all it is it's the young chavs who've decided to start fucking going around there causing trouble. They're the ones who are ruining it for everyone. It's not a shit place, it's a nice place. It's just that a small number of chavvy people have decided to call that home.
They're everywhere though.
They are
like,
everywhere.
It's not even about. They're here on a sunny day. It was so hot on Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Me and Z come for a walk with the dogs down this road, and we're just walking the dogs. I'm just walking along. All of a sudden, this dude, he's like 16, 17. No, he's probably like 18 years old. Too old to be doing this.
Yeah.
He's like topless, doing this wheelie. I'm like, fucking hell.
Pretty cool.
So,
though.
yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah, it's like one of them, but on a mountain bike, not even on like a
Yeah.
motorcycle. So it's like, okay. But all of his mates, was like genuinely 40 of them, all in like, he's topless, and then his mates were all in puffer jackets.
Yeah,
and it's
and
like,
ballies
I got
and all that
sunburned
shit.
that day. I was like, make up
Yeah.
your fucking mind.
This is
you know?
that annoys me.
But every single one of them was just like, oh my God, you'll regret doing this in 5 years.
Yeah.
I promise you guys. And then one of them does this wheelie, and they get like quite close to us. And Z's just on the side of me, and I'm like, grabbing him, I'm like, oh, watch out for this gimp, like that.
Yeah.
Don't know why I said it, but he was being a gimp, and he
Obviously,
nearly
'cause he
hit
was
us.
being a gimp.
So all of a sudden, I'm walking down the road, and Z just hears him go, hey, that guy's just called me a gimp down there. And all of them said, hey, has he just called you a gimp? Has he just called you a gimp? I just looked back. No one of them is willing to step forward and say, yeah. It's all just this like facade of being like, hey, look at me, I'm well fucking out. I was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Right. The second you meet a real cowboy.
Get yourself a cowboy hat and come speak to me like that.
They're the guys that would look and be like, what the fuck you wearing on your head?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Like, you wouldn't fucking get it.
It's like, you don't get it.
Yeah,
you don't understand.
Yeah.
We are cool. We are cool guys.
When we were on
cowboy hats.
When we were on the egg run a few weeks ago, there was this one guy, similar criteria, doing a wheelie on a dirt bike, and the guy next to me on the bike, I could hear him. He was going, "Please fall off, please fall off." Just to himself, he was saying it. I was like, "That's great."
Mate, I feel it. I wish no harm on anyone on a motorbike.
but
like when I seen, like if I see someone like there's been a crash or something like that, I'm like, oh fuck's sake, there's been a crash. I hope he's all right. Actually. If it's a chav on a fucking I hope he's not all right.
Well, there was a
normal
dude
decent.
on a stolen dirt bike, wasn't it?
Yeah. He got ran off the road.
Ended up going the wrong way up a motorway.
Unlucky.
Can't be shocked he got hit. Like,
Unlucky.
You're begging for it at that point.
That was a case of being like, fuck about, find out.
Yeah.
That is
refer to the chart.
Refer to the chart.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know the chart is available to view in the Wild Inn in West Kirby.
Yeah, you'll have to come and check out the chart if you want to see the chart.
I
learned recently I did that wrong. I wrote that chart 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not a fuck around, find out chart. Lewis, the fucking genius, thanks very much, pointed out to me that it's actually a find out, fuck around chart.
Is it?
Yeah, you read the x-axis before the y-axis. I was like, oh my God. It doesn't matter. Because when he said that to me, I did just say, I would consider that fucking around.
That is fucking around.
Did he find out? Because either work out. You do find out more if you fuck around more.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Find out, fuck around, find out. Like, tit for tat.
Yeah, it's fucking potato, isn't
exactly.
it? Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, not tit for tat.
It's the same thing.
I said the wrong thing.
It's the same thing. You know what though? Speaking, obviously, we're talking about like cowboy boots and all that. And my dad would love that I've mentioned this, I think. But like, one thing I've always thought was the coolest thing my dad ever did, so my dad used to own a pair of cowboy boots that I think he bought from Texas or something like that.
Nice.
Years ago. Bear in mind, my dad, although he's a creative in the creative industry, he was created video games, all that stuff. He did always have to kind of not always, but the more senior he got in his life, in the positions and stuff, he ended up having to wear shirts and things. Yeah. But he always wore the cowboy boots. Underneath, with the suit, always the cowboy boots. It was nice because they were black, so you could get away with it. But he'd wear them to parties, he'd wear them daily on the street, he'd wear them all the time.
That is so cool.
They were so fucking cool, man.
Really, yeah.
They were the coolest boots. I remember trying to put them on as a kid, and they obviously didn't fit me. I was like, one day these are going to fit me. And I think by the time they would have fit me, they ended up breaking and ripping, and he just got rid of them. And I was like, no.
That's the coolest thing. See, we need to go to this place in Blackpool.
I think we
need to get some cowboy boots.
I just want something
should we add them in this video and see if we can
see if we can have a little thing. Listen, look, come on. We love your shop.
That'd be great.
We are coming down.
Yeah, we will be there.
We will be there. Yeah.
We'll conveniently be there right after this episode goes out so that we can show you this plug.
The day after, we'll be like, look, we've just shown you to all 5 of our followers.
We can even put it on our Instagram story.
We will. Yeah, look at the fucking horses. Are they police on horses? Oh, might have just been a couple of...
Oh, no, that's mine. That's what I came here on today, actually.
Oh, is that your white horse?
Yeah.
You're a cowboy on a white horse?
Yeah, one for each foot.
Right, yeah.
One for each foot. Well, I went for the white hat because I had my Australian, let's call it my Crocodile Dundee hat kind of thing, which I got in Oz. So I wanted a white hat, and I don't know which I prefer. It's great to have options.
Yeah, I'm a black. Well, obviously, as you can tell, I'm always a black.
You rock that vibe, that works.
You know what this is? You haven't seen it, but it's Yellowstone Rip Wheeler vibes.
This is
Wheeler? Rip. R.I.P. Isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Rip. This is basically his vibe, except he's much cooler and more... What's the word that the kids use nowadays? Aura? Whatever that is.
All that shit.
He's got more of that. Way more of that than me.
Is he rocking that?
He rocks it, mate. He's the coolest motherfucker in the world.
I've got a question for you, and it's almost like a test to see how country you really are.
No, really.
Let's say I'm a girl at a bar. Okay, we're role playing. Boom. 3, 2, 1, action. I love your hat. Can I please wear it?
You better not touch my hat, lady.
Okay. It's pretty good. It's not the answer I was looking for. So we're going to switch the roles. It's pretty good though, I liked it.
Okay.
It was intense. Tell me on a bit.
Yeah, well, that was the intention.
Well, yeah, intention.
Show dominance, straight on. You know what I mean?
Go on, let's reverse this.
Oh my God, I like your hat. Please, may I wear it?
You know the rule, baby. You wear the hat, you ride the cowboy.
That's a good answer. I like that answer.
Yeah.
I
So,
like that answer.
yeah, just for my own safety. And by that I mean from my girlfriend. I don't say that. I say, no, I have a girlfriend.
Wait, you said that last right?
Hey!
Oh yeah, I forgot it was.
She's gonna hear on the country night staring at me from across the bar, like, you better fucking
Anyone
not.
comes in, hey, can I try that hat? She's like,
Yeah, she's Polish, she will.
no. You goddamn cannot, lady.
So to sum up country music, what's your relationship with the whole country music, country clothing, country vibes?
I love the vibes. Mate.
Bunny Jackson's, that's what comes to my
Mate.
mind. What a bar. We speak about that too much on this podcast.
Yeah. You know what it
a
is
great
though,
place.
I think as well, Bunny Jackson's, right? Is like, I went there by accident years ago. And I think I'd gone to go see a concert or something like that and stumbled in. Oh no. Sadly it wasn't that. I went in with a person that I shall not name because he's an arsehole. And our partners.
Was it Toby Meisner?
Yeah, it was Toby. No, I'm joking, Toby, it wasn't you. I wish it was you.
I know exactly who this guy was.
You know exactly who it is. And stumbled across this place and I walked in and I'd just done this bar. Like I'd had this bar maybe 3-4 years or something like that, just renovated it looking like this. And I walked in and I was like, mate, this is my bar on steroids. This is like what I want my bar to be, you know, this kind of vibes. They had pool tables, you had beer pong tables, you had like, it was just like a proper dive bar done the right way, like, you know, like this style, like a dive bar, but not actually a dive bar, but the style of a dive bar.
they did it perfectly.
But because it was such a big venue, I walked in, I was like, I'm in love with this place.
Yeah,
this
pool tables upstairs,
Yeah.
£1 hot dogs after.
£1 hot dogs,
Which, by the
10p
way,
chicken wings,
I think
something
I've
like
paid for one of those hot dogs a total of 0 times. Like if you're nice to the guys that like have the hot
Yeah,
dogs
they are,
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
a pound. What is it? 10p chicken wing?
10p a chicken
I think
wing.
they're 25p now.
Maybe 25p inflation.
Even still.
But still.
Like 25p for a chicken wing, that's unreal.
Yeah.
And you can get as many as you want.
As long as you buy a beer and you're just like, Sam, bam.
Yeah. Beer, chicken wings,
Basket of chicken
pool,
wings.
country music, live music on the weekends,
Yeah.
hot dogs.
It
That
is
place
cool.
has it figured out.
That is cool.
They do.
You know what though? When I this is going back years. This is before we had the Wild in. I remember us talking about it, and like me and Sean were saying like what kind of bar we wanted to own, and we were teenagers at this point, so like we always had the idea that we wanted to own a bar at some point in our life. We didn't expect it to happen so early on in our life, so that's why we grabbed the opportunity. And this was before we were even bartenders, to be honest. So weirdly, it's like it was meant to be. But the idea of the bar that we wanted was a saloon bar.
That's so cool.
Like it was so
Double
cool.
doors, you kick in
Double
with your cowboy
doors.
boot.
We wanted, you know,
Horse parking out front.
yeah, but like a modern saloon bar with the vibe of an old school saloon bar, but obviously like pool tables and shit like that.
Love
But
that.
then like the idea was like, how cool would it be having like stairs that go upstairs, and that's where there's some rooms for you to stay at and stuff.
Oh,
You know, if
how
you've had
cool
too
would that
much
be?
to drink, you know, you can skip out a room. We'll charge you like 10 quid, 20 quid for the night. Just go have a room.
Yeah.
Obviously, that leaves room for a lot of misbehaviour and stuff like that. But the
This is
idea
such a
is a
problem
cool
with a bit of
idea.
misbehaviour.
Yeah, we've done having
Gonna
fun,
cowboy
having a
and
good
have
night.
some fun.
You're goddamn right, son. I was like, that was such a cool idea, and it's weird that like in my mind I didn't think that it was a country and western bar, which it basically is, isn't it? It's a saloon bar.
Totally.
That was just my ideal scenario of a bar. I think that's like quite a cool.
That is quite cool.
thing.
You've always wanted it deep down. You've always been a cowboy.
And that would have been
deep
cool
down.
to be named the Wild Inn, because it would have been like an inn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Wild West, Wild Inn. Works. On many levels. I like that. Sounds like we both have these existing relationships with.
With
You know-
country music.
I've got a cowboy tattoo. I just thought.
You
of.
have? And a
Yeah.
guitar as well.
Wait, and a guitar. I don't know if they'll be able to see it now. If not, I should have done
Yeah,
some
yeah.
bicep curls. But like,
Go on, you fucking-
can it be seen? Yeah.
Straight in the eye.
Ah, no. Do you ever do that and you feel like you fucking pop a blood vessel in your
Yeah,
eye?
yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. That's my.
Yeah,
Have I got it
tell
out right? Because it's
yeah.
in that place.
Yeah,
I
I got it.
can't
Yeah,
see it.
I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah.
Have a squeeze
Nice,
right
there
there.
you go.
Damn. Oh wow. Yeah, I know.
So you got the lasso, the cowboy, and the
I'm
mate.
tensing
Oh, and a cowboy
so-
hat as well.
Oh shit! Yeah. See, I'm tensing so hard right now.
It's like,
all
I'm
the
so-
blood's gone from my brain. I can't even remember what's on my arm. Oh,
Yeah, I wish I had a cowboy tattoo. I don't really.
you got room for it. I know a really
plenty-
cool.
I got
I know a good
plenty of
tattoo artist if ever you're interested.
That is true.
Yeah,
That
it's
is true. I actually, one of my good friends, he's a tattoo artist and he does all these cool ones.
Nice. bird
Great
one is
dude.
so cool.
In fact, I'm going to give him a plug because he's
Plug him.
he's a
Plug that
great
shit.
he's a great tattoo artist. He's done my eagle on my
Nice.
Funny enough, so that tattoo represents Freebird, the song,
Really?
which is my dad's favourite song, and a song he's always said he wanted at his funeral. If you obviously,
That'd be a
I'm
cool
like,
song,
I don't
yeah.
want to talk about that, Dad, but cool song.
Yeah, it's a great song. Great
And I will
choice.
put the 14-minute version on as well.
Classic.
But that's what that one represents. And he's done it quite, obviously I've got a long sleeve on so you can't see, but he's done daffodils and butterflies and all that up there. He's done my snakes that go right down my back.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing tattoo artist.
Plug that shit.
So his name's George Chong, and he's just been down to, he's just moved to Altrincham, and it's, what's his name, Tiger, his new name, because funny enough, weirdly enough, the studio he used to work for was called Freebird.
That's crazy.
And I was like, what a
Yeah,
coincidence.
what are the chances of that?
And then, so the new place that he's got now, which is named, Tiger Belly, I thought it was Tiger Belly Tattoo Studio in Altrincham. Absolutely amazing. Worth a shout. He's a great artist. Give him a go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And a cool dude. You know?
And yeah, have a good chat while you're getting your tattoo. Why not?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I think we could talk about country music all day, all night, and all day again, and we could drink this whiskey still.
All day and all night.
Maybe we'll have to do a part two, a bit more of a country like game or a country something.
Mate, the country game would be cool.
Well, mind you, we're actually doing a demi part two next week. So if you want to tune in, by all means tune in. It's going to be me and Liam learning to ride horses, and then we're going to wrap up the episode by riding each.
Slightly hungover.